Yo, what's up guys? This is Purple Grizzly, and I got some Modern Warfare 3 for you today. I'm going to be telling you guys a life story, but before I do that, let me describe the gameplay a little bit. I'm playing Domination on Seatown, and I joined the game a little bit late, but you know what? We have an epic comeback. It was a nice little win, and I'm using the Striker. Now, I agree with everyone, the Striker is overpowered. It's a piece of crap gun that just kills way too fast, and why am I using it? I don't know. I just chose to use it one game, and for these matches, like I do care about the gameplay that I post. You know, I'm not gonna post some crap, but I really like to focus more on the topics and more on the stories and stuff that I tell. So some of you guys know this, but last week I actually moved in with my friend and his family because I'm kind of in the process of moving right now, and my mom and I haven't found a house, but. So I'm staying with my friend at the moment. Some of you guys may know who he is. His name is Matt, and he's actually been in a few of my videos, some of my really, really old ones. He's one of the original Purple Wookiees. He's one of my best friends. I love the dude. Yeah, and so the story I'm going to tell you guys is actually, like, it takes place last Sunday. I went to church with Matt, and he was like, yo, dude, you should help me out with something. I'm like, what's that? And he said, Brian, you want to help me out? Teach the Sunday school class? I'm like, heck yeah, man. I mean, I like little kids. God, that sounded so bad. I'm sorry. That just sounded so bad. Like, I enjoy being around little kids, I guess, and having... I'm just gonna stop talking about that, but yeah, so I've been to Sunday school a few times when I was little. I remember it being kind of fun, you know, you play games, learn about, you know, the Bible and stuff at a young age. And I was like, heck, why not help him out? And actually, you know, I was thinking, okay, this is going to be a breeze, no problem. And it was fairly easy, but the kids, man, the kids were freaking weird. And some interesting things happened where I'm like, okay, I'm going to make this into a commentary. So Matt and I got there a little bit early. It wasn't like we're not the only ones who really just like taught the Sunday school class. We just kind of helped out because there was this this older lady who I guess worked for the church, and she really led the whole thing, and Matt and I were just kind of the assistants, I guess. But yeah, it was pretty much like an hour and a half of just me embarrassing myself in front of a bunch of little kids, and it was pretty interesting. Like, our schedule was, they come in, they do this little song singing deal on this like projector, and then there was this game that they played where they take Bible verses, and like they had a word out of each Bible verse put on a piece of paper. They'd mix it up, and like each piece of paper would have one word on it, and they had to form the pieces of paper to make the verse. And I'll get into that a little bit. And then like I had to do a skit where I played a judge, and Matt played someone, I don't remember who, but... And then we had to do a puppet show, and of course I had to play the puppet girl named Beth. And it was definitely embarrassing, but you guys should find it a little hilarious. I kind of did. It's definitely one of those moments where you gotta take a punch to your pride. You know, like, am I gonna be Mr. Cool here? You know, sunglasses inside, thinking I'm all tough and whatnot? Or am I going to have some fun and make these little kids happy? So we started off with the whole thing where the little kids would sing and dance to the song. And of course, Matt and I had to dance for the little kids, get them in the mode. And it's like, what the heck? You know, I can't dance. Purple Grizzly's not a dancer. I pwn noobs on Call of Duty. What is this crap? And that was definitely a humbling moment right there. And then on to the little word game verse forming on the pieces of paper. It was like, okay, so the verses like that they wrote on the words would not form a verse. Like, it didn't match the verse in the actual Bible. So my friend Matt like was crossing out words and like reshaping them. And so technically my friend Matt like made his own translation of the Bible pretty much. And it was really funny, and because, I don't know, and the kids were having a hard time because, like, I was having a hard time because the words were not even correctly written and formed to make sentences, and I'm like, what is this? This isn't Mexico, guys. I don't know. I don't even know where that analogy comes from. It's really late. And then, so we had the puppet show, right? I'm playing this girl, Beth, and we had to choose from two scripts. Like, one was where it was like, they were riding bikes, and the other was like at a dance or something like that, and they were so poorly written. Like, they were so bad. The guy, puppet, Scooter, That's what my friend Matt played. I played Beth, so I had to do like a little girl voice like this. And remember, kids, God loves you. And that's pretty much how it went down. We were talking about like, oh no, what happened to your bike? And I don't even remember what we were talking about. Something about bike, and then it kind of did a little flipperoo on the kids. Like it sucked them in, you know, their little simple minds. And then went kind of to the God stuff, and you know, that's cool. You know, teaching little kids about God, I'm down for that. But the kids though, the kids were weird. There was this one girl, I don't remember her name, but she was really bratty. We're like singing songs, being happy, you know, and she's like, I want to color. That's all I want to do. I just want to color. And so she had a little time out in her corner and wanted to go outside or something. I don't know. She was just a pain the whole freaking hour and a half. And there's this other kid named Trent, and he's an interesting character. He's you know, he's fairly smart. He's a little weird though. He's like 7 or 6, I don't know. And he comes up to me and he's like, I'm having a pool party. And I'm like, sick, man. That's awesome. When is it? He's like, January. And it's like June. It's June. You're telling me about your pool party in January. I'm like, why are you having a pool party in January? He's like, I'm turning 8. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome, man. And there was this little kid, this little like short, it looked like Larry the Cable Guy, but like a munchkin version of him. And this kid's like 5 or 4 or something like that. And and where the teacher was asking the kids questions like, what did God do? And I remember this kid's like, God farted. And it's like, it's so stupid and so immature, but it was just hilarious because this kid, I don't get it. I don't get what it was that made it so funny, but this group of kids, and like they were like fighting over each other, like not fighting over each other, they were like fighting over the stupidest little things, like who got to hold a piece of paper. And there was this one little blonde kid, right, who brought his friend, and this little kid was Indian. Like his friend that he brought was Indian. I didn't even know if he spoke English. Like what the heck? Like, he's bringing him to you know, church and Sunday school, and he doesn't know English or something. I don't know. I think his name was Jahid or something like that. I don't know, man. But either way, man, it was definitely an interesting day. The kids were really funny, and yeah, it kind of inspired me, you know, like, am I gonna raise my kid to be like these guys? Like, is my kid gonna be a little weirdo? Like, I don't know, my friends, you know, it's like, oh, can you imagine little Brian running around? That'd just be hilarious. I would find it so funny. But yeah, so I'm going back there to help Matt out this Sunday, and I'm gonna probably, I don't know, I'll probably like set him up in some situations, so I'll have a story to tell. I'll be like, yo, Jahid, he said Indian. That little kid over there, he said he doesn't like Indians, and that's probably so wrong to joke about, but I don't know. I'm sure something will happen, whether I manipulate their playtime or not. But yeah, so I don't know. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to hear more about this little Sunday school class that I help out with, let me know in the comment section. And if you guys want to talk to me, the best way to do that is through Twitter or Facebook. I have links down below. I even have links for Purple Grizzly t-shirts that will, you know, they'll get you all the ladies. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Excuse me while I light up the sky.